check, mic check. No, I can't hear nothing.
Can't even hear the game, right?
No. Tu try to remove it to see? Oh, that's good. Okay, so sorry guys, it looks like we had a mic issue, so now the audio is back.
Woo, and we're back in action.
And we're back.
I feel like we're back in action right now.
Yes.
This is a Super Bowl back in the days when the light went off.
Exactly. So what we saw two good plays.
Oh,
That was a kiss. So we saw two good plays from the Anarchies with Mr. J Schultz with two good runs, and it looks like we have an injured, but
okay, and that's Cal Erskine.
yeah, I think it should be.
Seems a little winded.
It should be out. I think it should be out for that play.
It's a play, yeah.
Yeah.
For safety reasons, that's what I would do as well. All right, but yes, so those two good plays that we missed, Mr. Schultz, well, one was a QB keep that basically got him a good 15 yards. Here he is coming back again in that same formation. Again, motioning, keeping, and following his lead blocks. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Jay Schultz again, keeping the ball. That was a good run, a good block.
Hey, I mean, he's playing very patient. He's keeping it with the threat to run, but he doesn't just take off.
Yes.
He's in a running formation, making sure his head is still downfield in case the throwing lane gets open. But a smart keep by him once again, and that is a touchdown.
Touchdown brought to you by Cedar Group Construction. If you need any type of concrete work, please contact Cedar Group Construction. And they're going for the conversion right
here.
And there's going to be a pass for Jay. He's looking and now he's skipping it and it's going straight to. And it is good. And it is good.
He's almost giving the Josh Allen-esque kind of performance today, it seems like.
I mean, so far it looks like him, you know, he's looking for the pass. Everyone was covered, so what he did, he went for the run inside, and that conversion is good. The score right now, 8 for the Accelerators and 0 for the 8 for the Unlucky Series and 0 for the Accelerators. And the ball will go back for the second drive to the Accelerators.
All right, any artists, producers, please feel free to send your music in the stream during our games. The live stream music is brought to you by God First Group.
So we have
over the head,
too high, and
that's a safety.
That's going to be a safety. So the ball will go back automatically to the Anarchy. So no points for safeties. It's a turnover. The ball will go back to the Anarchies.
Starting at half.
So again, because we have this mic issues, let's talk about the player of the week from last week, week 8. So we have this game, the Anarchies against the Supreme, and Rob Sino was all over the place. It was in offense, in defense, scoring. So he was the player of the week 8 for that game with touchdowns, and again it was O-line sometimes, being the eligible O-line, and then sometimes he went to wide receiver, and again every pass through to him he was able to catch it.
That man makes it look so easy. And what about the second game that I missed last week?
Second game was the Thunders against the Accelerators, and the Thunders' new QB, Mr. Jacob, was all over the place, and he was able to score twice with passes. That would be incomplete, but again, he was all over the place. Jacob Regis with like 2 touchdown passes, 8 passes completed, 15 try, and 70-yard pass in total in the game, and it was amazing for the Thunders. Hopefully, they'll be able to use this momentum for the next game.
It sounds very exciting, man. Like this quarterback, I was pretty impressed with him because whenever he threw it up, it looked good. It looked like he was gonna score. So having those two passing touchdown, that in itself was a performance that was worth watching.
I mean, again, hopefully we will see him in the second game against the leader of the league right now, the leader in squad.
We have a toss. Watch Bryce Klein.
Again.
Bryson Klein trying to find a cutback lane.
Oh,
Shoves it.
I mean, that pass was forward anyway, but again, I mean, what a defense from the Accelerators. That was an amazing defense.
Were ready and they sniffed it right out.
That was.
Klein had nowhere to go.
And again, Mr. Klein is one of the key players for this offense.
I believe he's one of the key running back in this league.
You know, so it's so good when they have the door open for him. He can go through it, and it's so like he can see what will happen. You have the full vision of the field. So having him now, he's blocking, and we have a screen pass again from Mr. Klein.
And he can do it all. He's that kind of back, right? You can just depend on him to carry the ball, and you can depend on him to make sure he has the extra protection for the quarterback. And last but not least, you can always send the package, and he'll make sure to receive it.
Yes, I mean that's the guy, you know. Like, and again, for me, it was very, very important for the anarchists to use the weapon, and Mr. Klein is one of them. So use it as like more and more. And again, that's we were sitting down, first down for the anarchists because we crossed half field, and Mr. Klein again here. Let's see what they will do. So we have twins over there. You have a tight end, and it looks like it'll be a pass.
That was some good defense right there.
Good defense
by number 38, applying pressure. 36, sorry, Shota Narita. Good pressure. And that, I believe that is a turnover on down.
That was a turnover, yes.
Fourth down.
There was a turnover.
So, turnover on down brought to you by Access Storage. And Axolotus gets another crack at the apple.
I mean, again, so far, I mean, they might have, 10 players in total, most likely. But, I mean, we always knew that team has hurt. We always knew that the Axolotus had, like, inside of them, they have, like, this power to play and to make sure that they will play into the end of the game.
Yeah, they definitely have the fight of a lion in them. Let's see what they do here. They split back. Offside. That's going to pass them.
I mean, we saw it. We saw it since the beginning of the game. This QB, actually this QB, he loves to go in Tuesday on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like the second sound or the third sound.
But you know what bothers me? I never really been big on offense. As a defensive guy, I don't understand how you don't know when the snap is happening, right? Because we're reacting, you're acting.
Exactly.
So I never really understood, especially when the offside happens on the your arm.
I mean, that's crazy to me. I mean, you know what? And we have, it might be
recovered by the QB.
Recovered for the QB. That was close. The snap.
Stepping down, and that's a sack. That will count as a sack by number 91, I believe.
91 from the Anarchies. Mr. Queen Watson. Mr. Queen Watson with a sack. I mean, again, since the beginning, the quality of snap wasn't really the best. So it is hard for the QB to get the hand over on the ball.
Yeah, I mean, overall, this team has a lot of potential. I just think that they need a breather and slow it down, right? And focus on what's been working for them, which is catching the defense by surprise, right? Not doing too much like right now we're seeing. That's what I mean.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
That's exactly what I mean by doing too much, right? Because the scramble was amazing, but there was no real intent downfield. There was no threat downfield. So as a quarterback, what I would tell my quarterback in that moment is take the sack. Live to see another day rather than give it away. Because even if they don't score, they're so close to some scoring that it's 3 points. And this game is about protecting those points.
Yeah, definitely. That was a pick 6 by Mr. Owen Jones. The pick six and touchdown brought to you by King fans. Owen Jones, Mr. 24, with a pick.
Way to
And
be alert. Way to be alert. And
again,
the quarterback took a necessary hit there, where to me, I feel like you need to preserve your body for your team and be able to put them in a better position in that. And we see another errant throw, jump throw, Patrick Mahomes style, that was incomplete.
incomplete. So the conversion is no good.
That pass was intended to number 9, or is that 5? Number 5, Ryan Boyd.
So the score 14-0 right now. The time 9 minutes and 20 seconds.
All right.
And
so our halftime performance, I believe we have some hot today, right?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, I love checking out those artists before the day to see what they do, what the style. And today, I was a little bit excited because like he's a really good artist, Mr. Priority, and hopefully we'll have a great show today. And now the Accelerators really have the ball. And we really have
All right.
that's their false start offense. Again, I don't really get it. I don't really get it again. So if the false start again. Oh, so that's
All right. So that is first down, first and 25. All right. New QB, a toss to the outside. And there you go. Now that's a good run for them. That's a good way to execute. Very quick, precise, and right to the point. There is no extra movement wasted. And we see this and hope that this becomes a constant. So now let's see how the Anarchy adjusts to that, considering that they've made the change at quarterback. All right, and we got second and 18. All right, quarterback fakes, throws over the head, and boom, boom, boom. He is met by two Anarchy players, number 53 and 24, both on the play. Owen Jones and Cameron Clark with the tackle for loss. Third down. All right, so we can expect a throw here, so they can get closer to half. Let's see what the quarterback does. All right. He keeps it. And he keeps it. He runs. Boom! Big tackle. That is a big run by the quarterback, number 43, Shea White of the Accelerators. And we got fourth down, 4th and 5. Now, that's exactly what I meant by no wasted movement. Even though it seemed like the snap was unexpected, they ran that play exactly the way Coach drew it up. He followed his lead blockers. He took every lane that the defense was giving him, and he managed to put his team in a position to get the first down, cross the half. He keeps going, and that is the first down. First down for Axelotus. The momentum is shifting. Let's see what happens now. Big run by number 12. It seems like Axelotus is on a roll right now. The shift of QB may have done wonders.
wow, what a play. What a play for the Accelerators. Even the public was like, wow. They were like, again.
Right.
I mean,
So he keeps it. He scans the field, and that's an errant throw.
I think the ball got tips too, right?
That pass intended for number 32, Isaac Keenan.
So we have a change of quarterback.
Yeah, and that change of quarterback seems to be working as far as how their offense is running.
Again, we are
Toss, and he cuts it back. All right, gain of 7 by number 12.
Number 12.
Again, he seems to be running hard today.
I mean, I like the fact that he tried to find the door, so he crossed the whole field to see. I mean, good defense though, good defense. They stayed patient. They were able to cover the whole line of scrimmage. That's what we want as a defense. And I like the fact that he tried to like go all over and like cross the field. But as offensive guys, your only one job as a running back is to go north.
North.
You have to go north,
Yeah.
north.
Too much effort being wasted going east-west. All right, there's another errant snap. Quarterback is moving out in the pocket.
And it's go.
And he throws it. And that is big. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovery. It's a touchdown! What a play. I believe that's exactly how he blew it up. Way to never give up. That touchdown was a scoop fumble recovery after an errant throw, which got intercepted. The Axolotl still was able to keep their buckets and fight and punch that ball out, recover it, and score just how Coach drew it up. Wow.
I mean, again, you have to understand what
The excitement.
You have to understand what happened right now. Like the whole public was waiting for that.
This arena was shaking for that moment.
And I mean, it is the first point putting on the ball from that team.
Yeah. And they got it. Oh, they almost got the conversion right there. First point of the season. Hey, listen, I know a thing or two about that, coming from humble beginnings and having to start a football program from the ground up. However, this moment right here needs to be bottled and kept, because that touchdown wasn't an offensive touchdown. It wasn't a regular touchdown. It was made by defense.
Yes. After the pick,
the offensive players showed the defensive paralysis to be able to get the ball and recover the ball.
No,
that was impressive.
Definitely.
Let's see what their actual defense does, considering that the bench is so thin.
I mean, that's crazy. Again, now the score, guys: 14 for the Anarchies and 6.
I told you in the beginning of the game.
You feel
if Anarchy plays the usual software, they have an amazing first half,
and then
flop in the second half. This might be the game that Axolotl steals.
And again, with a roster tonight of 10 players, pretty much, that team is something else.
They came hungry, man.
I mean, that team is something else, and I love seeing them like that. You know, wow.
So with 1 minute left, let's see if they can work some magic right here. Let's see what happened. We have Mr. Kyle Erskine showing eligibility. We have Bryson Klein in the backfield. And it looks like it's a keep once again. And the quarterback gets stopped by number X, which could have been a huge run. Second down.
So that was Jay Schultz with a gain of 4 yards.
All right.
Wow. So that's going to be...
And he keeps again.
He keep it again. He's looking.
All right, big tackle. All right, there you go. We got it. We
Jay
got an
should.
injury timeout. We got a timeout.
Wow. So let's see. So we have some changes for the Anarchies. So this is going to be a third. And that's going to be a pass from Jay. He's looking deep. He's looking deep. And that is going to be incomplete. And that will seal the first half.
All right, that is the halftime. 14 for Anarchy and 6 for Axelos. Silent. And your halftime performance for the team. You already know what time it is. Again, shout out to all of our sponsors. If you haven't got your 50/50 tickets, please do so at the door. We got the raffle. All right, without further ado, Ferrari. Hello. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. It's a good moment. In the sky, I'll take you. Guess you gotta go. You gotta go. Now you know I was a certain soul. You know life's gonna go, but you gotta go. You say you gotta go. You gotta go. Now you know promises certain soul. Calling on the phone with your dad's home. Said you gotta go. I believe you gotta go. See, what didn't see? You tripping? Think that I wasn't me? That I wasn't me? Took me to the bush streets, man. I'm the president. One time, if you gotta go, how do you know the promises hurt so? You know life's gonna go, but you gotta go. When you say you gotta go, if you gotta go, how do you know promises hurt so? Calling on the phone, with your dad's home, said you gotta go, I believe you gotta go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. It's amazing to be here. We got my first goal, first touchdown. You guys are amazing. Everything that's been going on, you guys are amazing. Let's get it. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
And this was the performance halftime, Mr. Priority. And you can definitely go check him out in Instagram, priority.rtg. So he should come to us a little bit. We'll have a little interview. And again, if you're an artist and you would like to perform, have a halftime performance, please can send an email to us or go to social media, shoot us a DM. We'll be happy to have you for sure. And we have Mr. Priority right now. Let's turn the camera, Mr. E, Coach E.
All right, what a halftime, man. Hey, Mr. Priority, thank you for being with us. Thank you for blessing us with the music. So, quickly, what did you think of the show here before we get into your stuff?
No, honestly, I think it was amazing. I heard that was the first time one of the teams got a touchdown.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing to be here.
Yeah,
for that first moment.
You might be the good luck charm.
Yeah, I'm hoping, you know,
That's what's up.
hopefully we got our priority straight now.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, as far as your music, how would you describe your music?
So I do a lot of R&B. The track that I did was a mix between R&B and drill. That was something I was doing because I work with kids.
Okay.
And I know a lot of them listen to drill.
Yeah.
But I was like, it can't always be swearing because we're in a summer program.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make music that they could bump to.
Okay.
But also handle swearing and was chill for some music. Like the tape has, you know, some more chill music and some more really hype. Wanted them to have like a range of that.
Nice,
you know?
nice,
And
nice.
I've never heard anybody do R&B drill before.
So there you go, guys. We always love to work with pioneers. This is the opportunity to always work with different talents. So who are some of the artists that you would like to collaborate with, or that you have collaborated with?
That's a great question. So artists that I have collaborated with is like Nathan Baya, which has been amazing. I remember doing our song "I Got It," you know, and that was a big thing. There's a artist that I'm soon gonna collaborate with. His name is Trey.
Okay.
It's Trey. We have a song that we've done, haven't put it out. It's like more of a wedding song, hoping to do more things with him. And then obviously in my group, Round Table, we always have music together. We've done more Afro-Caribbean music together, and hoping to put out more of that.
Okay. Hey, I can already tell just from the way you're speaking, you got the vocals, you know what you're doing. It might be one of those, man, like, don't leave your girl around him kind of thing. Good guy, man. Good to have you. You already know. Hey, thank you so much. Stay tuned for the second half. And before we go quickly into the game, where could we find, or where could our viewers find you?
Yeah, so Instagram, priority.rtg, TikTok, priority.rtg. That's those places where you can find me. Also on Threads, priority.rtg. On Instagram, it's just priority.rtg. No dot. Which is amazing. You can find me on YouTube as well.
All right, so we're back to you for the second half. There you go.
And we back to the game with the first play for the Unluckies right now. And again, it was a QB keep. Jay who keep the ball for a gain of 10 yards.
Hey, Jason, he's smooth. He sounded like a halftime performer there. Like, you know, it sounds like he got some skills that, you know, he's hitting from different kind of notes. I'm impressed with his performance today. And you see, he's scanning, and a nice dart to his receiver, number 11, Elliott, with the catch.
That is going to be third down with pretty much like a catch of, that was 6 yards. 6 yards gain with this pass, and it's going to be a third down, 3rd and 10. As you can see right now, they have pretty much 10 yards to cross the line. Then we have a twins on one hand, and Jay is keeping it. He's going to cross. He's looking to cross.
And that is a first down.
And the first down.
Holding on to that ball.
A gain of 15 yards for Mr. J right now.
Wow. I'm telling you, man, he must be drinking that same water that's coming out of shit out of Buffalo. Because I didn't know better, and I closed my eyes. I would think that's Josh Allen back there. And that's a first down. First down brought to you by God First Music Group.
So they have the same formation, the twins on the top of the screen. And Jay is looking.
Screen pass.
That's a good game. Again, that's a good game. Wow.
And that is a catch by number 21, Dion Clark. I believe that was who got the pick and fumbled it and allowed Axelotus to score the first points.
So nice.
So he is playing with a chip right now.
Now he's looking to redeem himself.
He looks like he might do something big because
He's trying to redeem himself.
if I know him, Dion usually plays like Dion.
Nicely done. We're going with the second in 15 yards to
All right, I
score.
can expect a run here.
Jay.
Yep.
Oh, Mr. Clark.
Yep.
What a defense.
I seen it. They seen it.
Wow. Whoa.
With the punches, and that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. And that's the way to do it.
That should be.
That should have been a flag.
That should be a flag. That was 100% legit.
Yeah.
That
He
was
did not do anything wrong, and he got pushed twice by the anarchy. So that should have been a flag because it happened right in front of the referees.
That should be 100%. 100% a flag because again, going to him, talk to him. Why not? But pushing him, that's outside of football.
Definitely.
And again, and we saw it that those punches to remove the ball
Were legal.
that was legal.
Again, that was third down, and they lost about 3 yards there.
So we have the center as an eligible O-line. We have the
I believe that's
twins.
Cal Erskine.
And that's going to be a QB keep again for Mr. J. He's looking. And that's going to be incomplete. And they will go for it on the fourth.
Of course.
They will go for it on the fourth.
I would punt it personally.
You think so?
I would punt it. I personally would punt it. I can see why they would go for it. The reason why I would punt it is because that would pin them, and we know that Axelotus has not been able to march down the field. Whereas if you keep them here, it doesn't take much to get a first down, and that would give them momentum, which can then be a scary thing if they score again. The game it becomes a very close one.
Right now it's a two-score game. So
You got
let's
to
see.
play the game within the game.
So we have we have a blitz. It's going to be a pass on the outside.
Incomplete.
What a defense!
What a stat.
What a defense by Mr. 43 right now. Wow.
Yeah, he's playing nice right now.
Shea White.
He's
Wow.
playing nice right now. Let's see what
Mr.
he's going to do as a QB.
Mr. 43 right now.
That's the momentum I was telling you about.
And again, let's see. They were able to score like the last time they got the ball.
That's the momentum I was telling you about. I believe no matter if they get a score or not, they're going to get that first down. Right? At the very least,
Yeah.
they're going to get that first down, which again could be scary because if they capitalize on this momentum and manages to score in some form of way, man, I'm telling you, this can be a scary thing.
So let's see what the Axelotus will give us. So we have QB came back.
Oh, it's okay.
The running back can move anyway. So he's keeping the ball. And as you said, they're looking. As you said, they're looking for the first. As you mentioned, they're looking for that. So it was a QB keep.
Second down.
Mr. Norman with a gain of 5 yards. So now we're going 2nd and 5, pretty much. Second and 5. Do you think they will keep it was working. So.
I would do a run here. You have number 43 back there who's fairly quick. I would definitely do a QB keep again.
That's a toss.
Or a toss. It was open there for a
Let's
second.
go! Wow!
It was open there for a second.
Wow! What a
First
run!
down.
What a run by Mr. 12! Wow! That's a first down. That's a
Told you.
first down.
No matter what happens right here, they're definitely going to be able to get that first down. And this momentum right here is why I believe it can swing the game.
Wow! Wow! First down right now. First and 20 yards pretty much. 20 yards to score. 20 yards to score for them. So we have one tight end. And that's gonna be it's gonna be a fumble. And the one and only Mr. Sam with the fumble recovery. And the Anarchies will get the ball back in a good position.
Hey, you see what I'm talking about? That's that momentum right there. You had to stop it. Because if that play were managed to break through, I think that was it right there. The Anarchies might be onto something. As the kids like to call it, they're getting into their bag.
This fumble recovery was brought to you by Copper Inc. Copper Inc. is a temporary and permanent staffing agency. They have office all over the North America. So if you need anything, a job, you can go see Copper Inc. And
Big number 12 and 73. Wow.
That is a no gain for that run. Again, actually,
Salvador Mendez.
accelerators. They're
bringing the axe today, bro.
Wow.
They put the axe in Axolotus.
Wow.
Let's get it.
Wow. And now we're going second. We're going second and 20. No gain. We have two running backs. And we have a twins. It's going to be a run for Mr. Clean. Brush and clean again.
Breaks one tackle. Breaks a
Ooh, I
They're
love
bringing
that.
that. Ooh. They're heading today, man.
Wow.
They're heading today.
What a defense. What a defense by the Accelerators. What a defense by the Accelerators. Again, a gain of 1 yard for Mr. Bresson right now. Third and 18. Third and 18 right now.
All right, that's that third down right here. Let's see what's going on.
One tight end.
See if they send that pressure.
It's
You
gonna,
know, he keeps it.
oh,
It bounces off.
it's still going in.
It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Told you, Superman brought his cape.
Touchdown, Mr. J.
Superman brought his cape.
A run of 18 yards, Mr. J.
That was a big broken tackle right there
wow.
by the quarterback himself. Because if that tackle gets made,
That's a fourth.
it's a fourth.
That's a fourth. And following the position, I think they will punt it.
Hey,
Wow.
that was crucial.
Touchdown brought to you by King Fence. If you need any fence, your home, your commercial unit, definitely you can contact King Fence.
All right, we got the conversion here. They're looking for the pass. And
Mahomes.
that is good. Mahomes style.
Home style, and the conversion is good. 21, 6, 21, Anarchy, 6. And that's not like you need 6 points. 6 for the Accelerators. But the Anarchy's one now is taking loud. It's taking
Hey,
they're taking the field now.
listen, we do have a door prize today. $5 tickets for our Roku 4K TV streaming box, sponsored to you by GTIFL and Cooper Inc. So get your tickets. Make sure you are around for the second half performance to collect your prize.
And the ball will go back to the Accelerators. Let's see what they will have. It looks like, when they are in that position right now, they have hard time to produce.
Yeah,
But when they feel like they have more room, it's a little bit better.
yeah, for sure. They are pinned up against their own end zone, so there's no room or space to do some of the tricky plays like they like to run. And we can see even with the space, sometimes maybe not all the players are on the same page. But let's see what they come out of right here, because it's the original QB.
Mr. Norman. That's a good snap. And he's
Get rid of it. All right.
Number 39, and it's going to be a loss of 2 yards on that pass.
I like the idea. I like the idea. However, I'm not sure if the quarterback is not able to throw it deep to be able to keep the defense honest.
Yeah.
Because when you see the pressure coming like that,
They
what
don't-
you're seeing on the other side is the quarterback takes off.
Yeah.
So as a DN, you can't be aggressive. You have to make sure that once you make your rush, you stay as deep as the quarterback. Because if you go past him, you just gave him a lane. So again, as a defensive D line coach, I'm sure there's something here that you can tell the quarterbacks that they can learn from to keep as pointers maybe. But either way, it's not it. He has to react a lot faster, in my opinion.
And again, like, we can see like those D-line, they don't really afraid of the QB, Mr. Norman, moving around, right? So we have a screen pass.
Right? You see it? It's right there waiting. There's no threat. As soon as that pass happened, you just turn around and make the tackle.
That's going to be a third down with a gain of 2 yards.
So right back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I mean, again, like right now the defense are pretty much comfortable. They don't have a lot to do except do their job, and they're doing well. I mean, the Athletes didn't have any room to produce and anywhere to go throw.
Yeah, but that's fine sometimes. So use your legs,
Yeah.
right? Apply that pressure and go up the middle. Use abuse the lanes that the defense is giving you.
Maybe, you know what, to be honest, Norman, maybe because he was out of injury, right?
Yeah.
And he came back, and maybe then you have the leg or the mental state to do what he really.
Perhaps
he
that's
might.
something worth. That's a story worth watching. Giving it to 12.
Woo!
Cuts back, and
Go!
Oh my
God! Oh my God! Oh my God! That was a run. That
Big
was
run,
a
big
run.
run, big run, big run,
As
big
a
run.
third, that was a run.
Big
Mr.
run.
12 again is all over the place. I mean, this. Wow!
Gain
and
of
wow.
20 yards.
Gain of 20, amazing. Yeah, 20 yards for Mr. 12. Sorry, we don't have his name of the roster for the Athletes, but again, that game has been a good engine for the Athletes.
So that's third down with 5 yards to go.
One tight end, 2 wide receivers. And then we have a good snap, and we have. He loved that move. He loved that move. But
Gain of
again,
2.
Mr. Sam was there to stop.
Hey, you can
his
never get
production.
away from the boom.
I mean, again, defensively, he's the guy, right? If you pass him pretty much, you can be sure that you most likely have 10 yards.
You can never escape the boom.
But Mr. 12 right now is like balling. Fourth, they're going for it.
Yeah, I would too.
I will go for it.
Right,
I will
and
go
I
for
would
it.
make some way, somehow, rather be a run up the middle or the QB keeps it up the middle. That's where I would go.
Let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be a run. They're keeping it. Ooh, I love it.
Oh, that was okay.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Oh my God! Wow!
And we got a flag, and we got some laundry.
Yeah, most likely for defense.
Hey, good thing they didn't listen to me because that was the best play.
They did so far.
Wow.
Wow,
And that's
Mr.
15 on top of that. So automatic first down.
He had it anyway. He had the first down anyway, but because of most likely like,
Wow.
yeah, that's a good 15 yards. That's a good 15 yards.
So they might score right here again. 1st and 7. And it looks like it was what, a roughing the passing play.
I think it was mostly after the play. The defensive guy went to aggress the QB, and they had no. I mean, the ball was gone a long time ago. Yeah, it might be roughing the pressure. I know because it was way after. It was way after the play, like way after.
All right, here's an opportunity for them right here. Let's see if they can capitalize it.
Let's see what they do. So we have Norman. He's
All
keeping
right.
the ball.
Keeping it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. Oh
Keep it,
my
keep it.
God.
Oh, no, he was down.
He was down.
He was down. Second down. Second down. And that's a sack by Mr. J. Schultz. Playing QB and then hitting the QB. He's everywhere. Shout out to the fans at home, to the fans in the stands, and the referee.
Second. So we have some movement in the backfield. Yeah, that's a good snap. QB keeping it. He's looking. And
Yeah.
that was close. That was close. But good defense though. Good defense from the Anarchies, who pretty much got blocked in every option for the QB.
That was definitely well covered, and a veteran play by number 21. Again, if you know, you know. However, he made sure that even though he got beat, he used his closing techniques to make sure that the receiver was no longer a threat or able to catch that ball. Great defense.
We're going with the third down right now for the Athletics.
This is the big down right here.
A good snap and
run.
Go. Is it touchdown?
No.
It's close. It's close. One yard.
One yard.
One only yard.
One
One yard for the Athletics.
Wow.
1 yard only in fourth. I mean, again, this is what the play we love.
This is where it's at.
This is the play we love to see.
With 6 minutes left on the clock. They have a chance to make this a game. And of course, who comes in the game to stuff the middle?
Mr. Sam Boom Boom.
The boom boom.
Again, when you need special units, you need special guys.
You got to call the task force. They have a big D line right there. That's what you call border patrol D line.
Good snap. QB.
Border patrol D line. Border patrol D line. You shall not pass. Border patrol D line. When you bring the boom boom, you already know the man has made demands, and if you don't meet those demands, you will not be able to enter his house. So it is no surprise to
that
me.
was a good stoppage by the defense, an amazing stoppage. Like they did suffer this drive, but when it was the most important play,
Stood up.
and the Anarchy will get the ball back. The time 5 minutes right now.
That was a good opportunity, man. So let's see if the Axolotus can put the nail in the coffin right here.
So we have a twins, and we have
And he's
Jen.
keeping it.
He's keeping it again, and it's being blocked by number X, letter X. That's a gain of
3, it seems.
3 yards.
Yes.
Second and 22. 22 yards to reach half field to reset your chances. You're
So
down.
it's kind of like what you said in the beginning of the game. The way Anarchy plays, they come out hard, scoring 14 points. Yeah. You know, they score 14 points in that first half, but it seems like in the second half, the magic seems to be gone. Screenplay to Mr. Elliott, and they all rally to it and make the play by number 13.
Mr. 13 was there. Mr. 13 was there to stop the progression. That's a gain of 3 yards again.
The clock might be their friend at this point, because if Axolotus had more time with the way the momentum is going.
And I mean, again, the Accelerators right now, I can see them missing borders. They're missing players who can play.
Game changers.
Who got injured last week. So that's why we don't see them tonight. But again, if they had the full team, that might be a different game.
Yeah, I believe this was the game for them.
Jay who's keeping the ball, who's looking.
Nope.
That's going to be incomplete. But Mr. Santiago was there in case. That was a completion. That's going to be a punt. A punt.
And that's a turnover.
Wow.
Turnover brought to you by Madonna Engineering.
What a defense. What a defense for the Accelerators. What a way to reply, to respond to that stoppage over there.
That stoppage, that big stoppage. They understand that the clock is going against them. And ultimately, this team, you can always count on them to play to the last whistle. And once again, this is what we're seeing. I believe this game is going to end up being a lot closer than the scoreboard is going to show.
I mean, that was the case pretty much. That was the case every game. I mean, the last couple of games for the Accelerators, that was the case. Like the scoreboard was not really reflecting what we saw on the field. But I mean, that's big for the Accelerators.
All right, let's see what the quarterback does here.
So we have a change quarterback, and that will be a false
procedure.
Procedure, okay.
Yeah, procedure. Yeah, that's what killed them this game, man. Those major penalties at crucial moments. That's what killed them. We got two in their own end zone. One that resorted into a safety. Again, we got a stoppage on the goal line, which that sometimes happens when you're going up against great defense. But penalties like this, where it's just mental error, this can come back and bite you.
They had opportunity, right? They had opportunity.
Plenty.
So we have it's gonna be Jet and
keeps it.
He keeps going. That was Jet. So now they're losing yard. They lost again. They lost 5 yards. It's gonna be a 2nd and 20. They started pretty much 5 yards. Now they have to come back.
All right. So this should be the last 2 plays of the game here. So for the next game, we have the Thunders and the Hit Squad, undefeated Hit Squad.
Leader right now, leader of the league. The squad who had a bye week last week, and actually, like even if they had a bye week, they didn't remove. I mean, they came. Some players came to study. They're like the Supreme to make sure that they have all data they need in case
they see them again.
Case.
I don't think in case is in case. I think it's most likely they're gonna see them again because those two teams. Wow.
Listen, anything is possible. Like playoff is soon. We might see like different team. I mean, in terms of like energy. So we never know. We never know what will happen.
And with the last play here, quarterback keeps, toss, catches by number 32, runs, and that is the game.
That was a good Isaac Kiman with the reception, a complete pass, and that's it, guys. We have your score for the first game. The Anarchy is 21, and the Accelerators 6.
Man, that was pretty entertaining. As I said, if it wasn't for a thin roster and too many penalties, I think this was the game for them to squeeze one out and just finally get into the winning column. But we will see this team again. Mark my word, the way they are growing, despite the winning records, I believe this is the team that has grown the most this season.
Definitely. Like we like every week we had not a different team, but we have better play. We have better execution. It looks like they shown us that they've been studied.
Mm-hmm.
That team has been studied. They have been looking, watching, trying to improve.
Yeah, that's the word for them right there. Improve. And it definitely shows, right? It's unfortunate that the scoreboard does not showcase that. It could have easily been 18-21 game.
Definitely.
And a stop them here. But enough about this game. This game seems to be like it's be a little bit of firework.
I mean, again, like the first time between the Anarchies, the squad and the Thunders was pretty shows that the Thunders bring the best of them during that game. And again, like to bring, I mean, again, when you play each squad, that's normal. When you play in squad, that's normal. You always bring
Doing
your
your
best.
best, yes.
And the first game between, I mean, that was something. That was something.
For me, I'm more so like excited to see the player of the week last game, Mr. Regis, live in action.
He's there.
Right?
He's
the
there.
way the way he's warming up, the way he seems poised and hitting his receiver like husband. Like I think we're gonna be able to see something. However, I believe that Hit Squad is gonna showcase their championship pedigree. They have their star quarterback back, Mr. Phil Dixon.
Is he?
Yes. So we shall see.
Oh my
we shall
God!
see how
Wow,
things
he's
play
there.
out.
I mean, again, so it was a question for the last couple of games with him missing. When the Heat squad is missing, I mean, when Phil Dixon is missing, the Heat squad have some hard time to produce. They still find a way to win though. They still find a way to be players and bowlers, but with Phil Dixon leading that offense, it's a completely different story.
Yeah, for sure. The energy itself is different. There's a whole bunch of champions on that side, right? So it's by no surprise that they're able to find a way to make it work. But as you said, the nail right on the head. Without Phil Dixon, there's a certain energy that makes them look like they're lost. But it's not the case. It's organized chaos, as they like to call it, right? So they know what's happening on their end, but to you, you might seem like they're running all over the place. So this should be an interesting matchup, seeing the championship pedigree in display live. It should be interesting. So who are the players to watch for today?
Okay, let's start with the Thunder. Sorry, Thunder. So again, Mr. Jacob QB, as always, he's being like all over the place as a week one. And again, the Thunders have Mr. Hill, the cornerback who played wide receiver 2, who did pretty great last week. Mr. Green, like always, defensively. Mr. 90, all over the place. Mr. Moser, who did Mr. 43, who did work, who did produce, who did some stuff. So those players are most likely the player to watch. Mr. Nathaniel to D-line, Mr. 99, who did some great thing. For the Heat squad, last week we had Mr. Player of the Week. 2 weeks ago, sorry, Mr. High Savory 13, who came as a cornerback, who did the job, Mr. High Savory. And we have to watch Mr. Teddy Newell O-line, eligible O-line.
Wow.
Who loves going on the.
He only makes the hard catches.
Always.
He only makes the hard catches.
Always. So
if it's easy, he's not gonna catch it.
Yes.
Hey, shout out to IFA Newsroom, who's watching us all the way from the States. Shout out to you wherever you are for coming in, watching us live. We appreciate the support, and we hope that you have a great show.
So let's start. Defensively, I would say Mr. Frazier. I like always Mr. Frazier. Like he's the guy to watch defensively. I don't see him with like a purple helmet. But again, I mean that team is stacked. And Mr. Like God did.
He's over there yawning.
Yeah, he's there. Mr. Frazier to watch, and Mr. God did. Who's the cornerback all over the place.
Yeah,
who love having picks. So those are the players to watch for the Heat squad. And here we go.
And Heat squad starts on offense with the ball.
And as a QB, we have Mr. I Savory, Mr. number 13. And that's going to be a pass. He's keeping the ball. He's running to it. And woo!
Is that the green mean?
Woo! I think it is Mr. Green. I think it's Mr. Green again.
It's the green mean machine.
And that was the player to watch defensively because he's the guy. He's the DN. He loves going inside. He loves being outside. Defensively, he is the engine. And that's going to be a second, a gain of 3 yards.
All right, we have a run by Tristan. Oh, good block by Tremaine. Tristan keeping the ball, and a whole flock of Thunders coming to bring him down. Hey, you need the whole team to bring up a big boy like that.
Again, like, I mean, we saw Sam Boom Boom Bomarito as a running back for the Anarchies, but the hit squad, those guys, the fast and the big, so that's pretty much really tricky and dangerous. So we saw. And that is going to be a third and 15 yards. Third and 15 for the hit squad. It's going to be run again
Run
for
to Tremaine.
Mr. Tremaine.
And he keeps.
Woo! Again, Mr. Green again.
He's everywhere.
Mr. Green again. Wow. And that's most likely be it for this drive.
And
it's
they're
going to
punting
be
it.
a punt, and the Thunders were able to stop that offense.
Hey, to be able to stop the defending champ on their first drive is not a small feat. We got to give credit where credit is due. So if they are able to capitalize here and punch them in the mouth, I believe we're going to see an interesting game.
Let's see. Again, and that's most likely the thing. That's most likely like the mojo. When you play the hit squad team, you always bring your best. So it is hard for them to win, and to win with like as Supreme they win.
Yeah, they can never win the way Supreme wins because, again, not to say that Supreme doesn't get the best of other teams. It's just that there's a certain energy when you play the defensive champs.
Exactly.
That like every team brings it to you, right? Because it's a Super Bowl for them. It's their opportunity to show you something like right here. Whoa, God first with a saving touchdown because that would have been a first down by number 11.
Mr. Alves with a nice 1 yard to cross.
He was running smoothly like Elvis there.
They gave him the first.
Yeah,
Wow, they gave him the first. Wow.
They gave him the first.
Okay, Elvis, I'll see you.
Alves with a good run of 10 yards. Got the first. Wow. Let's see what we have right now. We have Twins on
At the
one
top of the
side.
screen.
Mr.
All right.
Jacob with the run again.
The run.
Alves and
Gain of 2.
gain of 2, second and 22. Second and 22 for the Thunders. Let's see what they will.
You're calling an upset.
No, arena football coverage is calling a Thunder upset tonight. Let's see if he's right.
That is going to be huge. If it happens,
That would
it
be
is going to be huge. And I can see one guy at home right now who is praying for it. Oh, we have a flag. So and
A free play.
and I can imagine one guy right now at home watching live.
Yeah, I can imagine him
I
too.
can see this
I can
guy
see him.
watching in
I can
his
see him.
living room,
Yeah, I can see it.
praying for like the Thunders to win.
Some quarterback somewhere.
Some quarterback
somewhere is definitely.
Some quarterback somewhere
in the
is
same-
watching for
Hey.
sure.
Hey, listen, God bless him. We love it. We love it. We love it.
He has his popcorns, he has these drinks. He's like, guys, stand
Hey,
there,
listen,
please.
I would love to be in his man cave
I'm
right now. I'm not
telling
gonna lie,
you.
but it's better to be live.
And we have some penalties right now for the hit squad.
All right, it looks like that free play might serve a purpose here. We have a trip at the bottom of your screen,
Wow.
so you can expect some kind of screen. I'm looking for a screen to number 5, maybe.
Mr.
Yep, called it. Called
He's
it.
looking, and God did was there. Mr. God did was there for again seal of
He's
of 3
everywhere.
yards. I mean,
With a name like that, you have to be omnipresent.
to be honest with you, you have to look where it's starting from because it's not his
He's
safety.
usually on
It's
the other side.
opposite
Yes.
side. It is
Yes,
on the opposite side of the field.
that's the nose for the ball right there.
Wow.
But then again, it seems like the hit squad players, they're veterans. They've seen this before. So some of this formation, we're at the top. We get the advantage to see it. But obviously on the field, you got to be able to recognize it just based on alignment and personnel. And it seems like hit squad are doing exactly that.
So we have some movement on the backfield from Mr. Alves. Oh, we have a bat snap. We have a bat snap,
Yeah,
and
it's
recovered.
recovered.
Recovered by Mr.
That's
Alves. Bat snap. Hey, that's gonna be a punt. It's gonna be a punt. The
There you
defense
go.
did the job. That was a very interesting drive from both sides because now we know that the Thunders have the weapon to make some damage.
Yeah, they definitely do, and they seem to be doing it in interesting ways. You see the trip formations, you see movement in the backfield. So it's interesting to see how they're going to be able to take down the hit squad, as some of the many viewers at home think is going to happen.
Let's see. Let's see.
All right, we got Mr. Big Sexy coming in, nice and slow. 69, Teddy Newell.
So the QB remain Ice Savory. Two running backs, balanced formation.
Yeah.
Good snap, and Mr. Jermaine with the ball keeping. With a
And
running
Chuck.
and
Hey, that's a freight train. That's a freight train.
listen.
It's only right that it was Mr. Green that stopped him, because
who
without
dares?
that,
Who dares?
I wouldn't want to get in front of him.
Mr. Jermaine with a gain of 10 yards. And Mr. Green was there to stop the train.
And we got a second down. Second down brought to you by King Fence.
If you need any kind of fence, they have the materials. They can help you. Commercial units, home, contact King Fence. And that's going to be a snap. And
And he
QB
keeps
kill
it.
play action. They make it.
With a spin, double spin.
Oh,
And they said they would
wow.
have none of that.
Wow.
They would not have any of it.
Okay, two things. First of all, don't ever leave Iceberry out of your sight. Okay, you have to see him. If the ball goes, you can turn. If you don't know, keep
Just stay
him.
with them.
Because again,
He might have it.
and he was so fast. The first two steps, he was so fast. But I mean, again, the defense, the Thunder defense was like, nah, not on our watch.
They're playing nice right now. So let's see if they can
He
capitalize.
is the best. I mean, again, he is the best Thunder I've seen so far.
Yes.
So we are going to be a pass. He's looking, and that's going to go for it. He has to go for it. Ben is going to be stopped by Mr. Green and Mr. Ailey over there.
Wow. It seems like the
Adams.
Thunder came to play. Fourth down right here. If they can get the stop, this is a big stop for this drive right
And
here.
again, look at the position right now. If they stop them right now at that position, and they got the ball back, I mean that's and
Some people might hit their parlays.
again.
Yeah, I got the under tonight.
You got the under, yeah? Okay. I'm going with a point spread at the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
It's a safe way to go. Point
Under
spread.
and hit squad on the money line.
No, no. I will go with his squad, and then I will have Jacob TG pass.
Okay, we're doing player props too. Who's it going to? Number 19 or number 1?
I will see number one here.
Number one?
Number one. I will go with number one for
I
sure.
think we're gonna see a surprise, and it's gonna go to number 5.
Yep.
Woo!
Brandon. Yeah, I agree with that one. I like that one.
One of his favorite targets.
Yes, I agree with that one. I like that one.
too. He makes good use of
Can I get my booster? Can I add a booster on that?
the boost.
Oh, that's
Free play?
smart.
Yeah.
Let him play.
You gotta let him play. That's a free play.
It's defensive. Let him play. I mean, again, the ref, still the ref. If they decide to call it, they call it. But that was super smart on each squad. Again, use the rules for you, and they use it. You go on Tuesday. Then say, hey, no one move, hey. And the defense react to it so bad
That's when it makes sense
to go on
to go on Tuesday.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about one of the key player for each squad, Mr. Bailey, who since then,
First down.
first down. So let's talk about Bailey right now.
Yeah.
He got an amazing 2 first weeks,
Yep.
getting catches all over the place,
Yep.
touchdown. What happened to him?
I believe what happened is there's a couple players in my opinion from what I've seen, there's a couple players that came out of retirement, a couple legends, which took away the emphasis and the cohesiveness that he has built up with the quarterback. And then obviously injuries happen, so that cohesion between him and the quarterback is gone or got put in second place, and now you put in another quarterback. But don't sleep on him. This is a hardworking receiver. He's shown to be the best receiver in the league, and don't be surprised if he was to have another big performance against today.
That was close to be picked.
He doesn't catch the easy ones.
I mean, again,
He doesn't catch the easy one. If it was, let's say the ball was right over his head and the guy was about to interception, he might catch that with one hand.
Yeah,
That's Teddy Wolfie.
Yeah, but again, Mr. Hill right now, who was close to have it, because he dived, because he dove like he missed it. So, but again, let's see. That's the second.
That's second down right here.
Second down for the Heat squad.
Check for the run. Probably good to go to Tristan. No, and it's a pass.
He's looking. And that's a pick a pick return. And again, Mr. Hill, number one, with a pick.
They're forcing it.
Interception, and that pick was brought to you by Krypton Sting.
They're forcing it.
I mean, again, you know what?
Now he's back to back.
That's okay. Use it as 2 weeks ago. They used it as a joker play. It was a tricky play, a joker play. Yeah. Now it became like pop.
They added to the playbook for real.
Exactly. That's something, and you have to see the coverage on him. Someone was there in case
on both plays, right? So the first time you got lucky, and you tried it again. So the defense said, "Nah, not on their watch." So let's see if they make them pay for this right here.
Let's see. We have the Twins on one side.
Check the matchup between Brandon.
That's going to be a run to Mr. Alves. And they will lose yards. They will lose 5 yards on that play.
The defense was ready. Open issues, please.
Let's see. Now we're going second and 3. Second and 3.
All right. So check the matchup between Jesse Willick and Gray.
He crossed the line.
He crossed the line. Oh wow! They gave it on the offense.
Oh my God! Wow! We need to replay on that. Because
go to the booth.
I'm not.
I thought that was on defense.
Yeah,
encroachment on defense.
Yeah. I mean, I'm confused right now.
Hey, that's called championship calls, right? You gotta give the veteran calls.
So we're keeping the same second.
And you got Twins at the top of the screen there.
Second and 8. And it's gonna be a run by number 21 right now. Who's looking? Number 21! He crossed the line!
And we got a holding. It looks like a holding.
Let's see what this says. Let's see what this says.
All right, so for the halftime show, we have a halftime performer by Mr. Priority. Priority. And stay tuned for that. And also for our raffle, a halftime prize, make sure that you have your tickets ready.
1 yard.
Expect a QB sneak or a run. Maybe a quick slant, something quick. And he's taking the hit.
And Mr. Abdullah.
And we have a flag.
So again, like this is what we saw last week for Mr. Jacob, great passer, but he's not very mobile. It's not mobile. It's like it's not really mobile. But
Manning.
He's still in his pocket. Sometimes he will roll out, and not if it's open, he will roll out quick, and then. bubble pass. But when they have pressure,
Yeah, he does not know how to escape that pressure.
no, it's other than that, he's the guy. He's the guy right now. And you know what? So we had Florentino before with having some struggle playing QB, having Mr. Jacob right now is a big change. But let's see. Let's see what the Thunder will do right now.
So despite the flag, it still wasn't enough for the first down. So they decided to punt, and it is first down hit squad.
The score, guys, 0-0, 8 minutes to go. And so far, it's a pretty tight, pretty close game with some back and forth between the offenses and the defenses. And the QB remain high Savory with a pick at the last drive. And there's going to be a pass again, but now he's keeping it. He has to go now. And he's going still. And he
There
gained.
you go, gain
Wow.
of 15.
Wow, a good gain for Mr. Asafo. That's tricky. So he has this. I mean, I don't think he has the same precision as Fredrickson, but in terms of running, they have the same abilities. Even more, Asafo will give you maybe a little bit more yards if you need it. Now it's tricky because you have to cover the pass when it's dropping
And the run,
if-
when he decides to step up in the pocket because you don't know if he's going to take off.
Exactly.
Dual threat.
And that's going to be it was supposed to be a pass, but he's keeping it.
Ooh. Having it.
Mr. Green again!
Green was not having it.
Mr. Green with a sack again on Mr. Ice Savory.
Trying to get paid.
Number 47 again. That's a sack. Sack brought to you by Corporal A.
Boom.
What a sack. It wasn't supposed to be a blitz. It was supposed to be a pass coverage. When he saw him like, nah. He said,
He
nah.
wanted. That's food right there. It was hunting season.
He said, nah. Hey, that's
Oh, yeah. Big tackle by number 19.
19. That's good. That's a gain of 3 yards right now as we are approaching the third and 2. Fourth and 2. They're going for it. QB keep for sure. Oh, he found a way, and
Touchdown.
what?
No, first down. First down.
That was smart. But again, Mr. Icevery who crossed the line. We settled down again of 8 yards. But who was there to stop him? Mr. Green. Icevery is running a lot right now. He's running a lot. If I was the Thunder, I will cover my ends, make sure that no one on the outside.
Yep.
And that's a good
I'll be a lot more. Of course. Number 47 again.
Jermaine with a gain of 8 yards.
All right. Shout out to all the fans in the attendance. Shout out to all the fans at home.
Okay,
You know somebody's watching at home right now.
I mean, again, like only
Studying, getting ready.
living room, probably have some wings, watching what now. And again, knowing this guy, he has some notes. He plays some notes, making sure that okay, when he does that. So his brain is working to make sure that the next time, if the next time is going to be.
When the next time?
Oh, you sure about that? I mean,
When
again,
the next time?
football is no.
Anything is possible, but I'm sure. I'm saying. I'm thinking like he's thinking. I'm using my Professor X mindset. It's when the next time.
When
not
the
if.
next time you will have the key to.
He'll be ready.
That's a pretty long.
All right, he's keeping it.
Play action.
Bounces it out. Spin.
And he's
Another
keep
one.
going. He keep going.
And he's down.
That's a gain of 7 yards for Mr. Ice Savory. 7 yards gain for Mr. Ice Savory.
Yeah, he's moving.
I will tell you something about the squad. The longer they are on the field, offensively, they will score. You have to make sure they
Get
burn
off
quick.
Yes.
don't let them be comfortable on the field offensively.
They love to chew up the clock. They like to make sure that they get the only opportunity to score. So
Yeah.
the faster you can get them off the field, the more opportunity you have to not put pressure on them.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you 100%. So now they're pretty close now. They're pretty close.
3rd and 5.
Now this is where they're going to use those big backs.
And he's keeping the ball.
Teddy! Teddy with a tutty!
Wow, Mr. Newell, touchdown!
I told you, he only catches the hard ones.
I mean, again, and you know what? They bring back the play. All eligible for a little bit the quick out. And you know, I mean, again, when you see that play was designed for him and him only. The QB got the ball and he turned right away to him. He didn't even fake it.
He didn't
whatever.
wait, nothing. He just
Wait to
threw
it.
it. Yep.
And they're going for the conversion for one.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go right back to him.
To be honest, let's see. Let's see. I mean, they opened the feet for him. You see? They opened the feet.
Oh, no, they want your name? No. Oh! Good hit. Good hit by
He was
number
open
19.
though.
He was open.
He was open though.
He was open.
He was
Hey,
open.
don't say that too loud, because when he see the film, he might start a whole epidemic.
Listen, so the score, guys, now 6 for the East squad, 0 for the Thunders. I mean, 18 minutes. 18 minutes to hold the East squad. That's just huge. And again, and if they were about to score on that drive, it might be a different game. So they have 1 minute and 40 seconds to go before half time, and the artist who will perform, Mr. Probability. You can go check his Instagram on Mr. Probability.ortg. Mr. Jacob with he's gonna fumble! And fumble recover! Fumble recover! Wow! Fumble recovered by number 33. And the offense is back on the field. Wow. What a play defensively, but what happened offensively? And we should have, they have to go fast. They have to play. The time is going. They have to play. They will have probably one play. Maybe two if they go fast, but I don't see them going fast right now. Wow, they're taking the sweet time. They have the opportunity to score right now, to have a 3-score game before the half. Okay, so he's keeping it and it's going. The touchdown, Mr. Ice Savory with the run outside. And they will go for one at the conversion. I don't really like how the defensive right now is, like the body language of the defense right now is not that great. I don't really like it. The body language, they look down. They most likely like that play. Let's see. So they're going for 2 right now. They're going for 2. So we have a snap, and he's keeping it. He's keeping it, and completion is good. Mr. Ice Savory again. And
it is a pleasure to prove to you the one and only Mr. Priority. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Look at the sun, we don't need the time. Beautiful enough, that you see the night.
Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up to our halftime performer, Mr. Ferrari. Thank you, sir. Shout out to you guys in the stands, shout out to you at home. And that is your second half on the floor.
And that was a performer of this half, Mr. Priority. Okay, so we have approximately 3 minutes before the second half. The score, guys, 14 for the East Squad and 0 for the Thunders. And again, it was a pretty close half. And I mean, everything was pretty much like the last 2 minutes. Everything was done the last 2 minutes when East Squad was able to like make those play working. But again, I mean, if I was the Thunders, I will not give it up right now. They still have a way. They still have a way, and my party right now is not really good. Let's see if Mr. Jacob can score right now. But East Squad 14, Thunder 0. Let's get it. Second half in a couple of minutes.
Over there you can.
No, over there.
Here you can.
Yo, how about we
The first time we had an issue with it.
yeah, that shit happens.
We're just gonna get better with it.
Things gonna happen. I'm still gonna sing. Go Canada. Land in large instruments.
And here we go, guys. Beginning of the second half right now. And the Thunder will get the ball back. I mean, they will have the ball in this first. So Twins serve. Mr. Jacob as a quarterback who is looking. Oh my God! Mr. Moss!
Oh, we got laundry on the field.
Oh, we have some.
Gonna beat the
It
Clyde.
looks like it's coming back.
Let's
Oh,
see,
is that
let's
the
see.
defense?
Mr.
Yep.
Moshua.
Yep. It's coming back.
Oh my God! For offside?
Yep.
Offside defense.
Wow, wow.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Offside defense.
What a bailout.
Offside defense. Now the defense is okay. So the pick is not counting. The touchdown is not counting, and the defense stay, offense stay. But now with less yard to go to cross half field.
Wow, that was a big bailout. They got lucky on that one.
Wow.
Because without that laundry,
Listen.
the game goes lopsided and many people are flipping because they lost their parlays.
I mean, listen, that's it. That was that play. Will probably like save the game. So we have a jet move going outside.
Ooh.
Mr. Ice coming like a
missile.
torpedo.
Pew!
You coming like a torpedo to stop
This guy
Mr. Thompson.
had
Man.
no regard for his body. He just fume.
I mean, again, you play quarterback too, so you're supposed to be careful. Without you, they have no offense. I mean, field position is there though, but
Well, coming
again,
back from injury, so there's probably a reason why he's not playing quarterback.
exactly. That's gonna be a second down. We have Twins on one side. Mr. Jacob, quarterback, good snap. He's looking, pass, and that's gonna be
Too low.
Too low. The
Pass
pass.
intended to number 9. I believe that was Mr. Thompson. Yes.
The ball too low. Ball too low from Mr. Jacob Regis right now. Regis, let's see. Let's see. So we have a third down. He's looking. It's gonna be too low again. Low again, and that's gonna be a punt from Thunders. And the East squad will get the ball back and half. So we saw one jet and pretty much two passes low from the QB. Jacob Regis right now. Let's see what they will do defensively. But again, to be honest with you, I don't really like the defense body language. Except like Mr. Green who's dancing right now. They're pretty much like, looking down. Let's see what they will do. So we have the Twins at the top of the screen. Mr. Bailey over there. Some motion. And he's looking Mr. Bailey again. Woo! What a move. What a move for Mr. Bailey, who gained 2 yards. They gain 8 yards. They cross the line. They will set the down first and 22.
First and 22. Let's see what they do here.
First and 22.
We have the algebra receiver.
Like
Again,
always.
Mr. 69.
Like always.
And the Twins running back. One in motion.
One in motion.
So we can expect a pass. And he keeps it.
And Mr. Green is there with Mr. Adams. Mr. Green and Mr. Adams was there to block the progression of Mr. Severy with a gain of 2 yards only. I think that play was designed to be a screen.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
it wasn't designed to be a run, for that's for sure. There was no lead blockers, and the receivers weren't really aware of what to do. But again, you can always expect hit squad to come up with some kind of trick plays and react to whatever it is the defense is giving them.
Exactly, and they're pretty good at it. I mean, I7 is pretty good at it. Him playing running back as the first, I mean, as his loves right now. And I mean, he can see pretty much the defense, how they react, and they can adjust to that. So we have a play. Wow, what a pass! What a pass, and what a catch from Mr. 87 right now, Mr. Butler with the catch in a gain of 8 yards. Let's see what they will do. I see they're too far to action those Teddy Nora pass. They're too far to do that. So most likely they will try to get like closer. Mr. 69 eligible. Only one running back, Mr. Jermaine right now. And it's going to be a pass again with a blitz and he's looking. It's a
What a pick! What a pick!
Wow!
Mr. One with the heel. Oh, we might have no horse collar.
Oh, that's a caller. Come on,
Hey,
man.
the refs today have been missing a couple of
my
calls.
God, that's a caller.
They
Wow.
missed a couple of calls, but hey, that's a big pick right there.
Again,
Right?
the second of the night from Mr. Number 1, Mr. Hill right now. I mean, that pass was a little bit tricky though. That pass,
Hey, you
jumping pass.
never leave your feet. Even in basketball, they teach you not to make those kind of passes.
I mean, again, it was a tricky pass, jumping pass, but I mean, the window was super close for Mr. Bailey.
Hey, I didn't see the window. To be completely honest with you, I wouldn't have tried that. He was double coverage.
Yes.
Again, there was no protection in front of you, hence why you had to jump,
Yes.
which is going to affect your accuracy even if you're strong enough to get it there. I didn't see the window personally. That was a horrible pass, and the Thunder made him pay on that.
Second pick brought to you by Madonna Engineering.
And watch the
From Mr.
pressure.
Hill. QB keep. Mr. Florentino! Woo! What a stoppage by Mr. and the only one, Mr. Frazier again.
Hey, that man can hit. He always had a nose for the ball.
Number 51 with a stoppage and no gain on this.
Hey, he can move, man. He can move. That young man, he can go from sideline to sideline.
Okay, so we went back to Mr. Florentino being the quarterback.
Quarterback.
Saying like Mr. Jacob, I don't know if he's injured or I wasn't able to find a solution right now. So let's see what.
All right,
the
shout out
Thunder.
to my boy number 26, Coach Josh, going from corner to DN, Swiss Army knife out there.
Mr. Florentino again.
And it's a
Hey, that's gonna be a sack
by the whole
one.
hit squad.
Oh, wow.
The whole D-line was there.
The one Dylan was leading, yes, number 33. Who lost his shoes. Again, the O-line has some struggle to keep that defense in check, in that D-line in check right now.
Hey, listen, it's only 14 points. They have an opportunity if they can capitalize and start using the clock.
That's going to be a third down for the Thunders. And we have some penalties against the defense, a loss of 5 yards.
Wow. Can't be bailing out the offense like this.
I mean, that's good for the offense. Third and what? Third and 15. Third and 15. We have a trips to the top of the screen.
All right, you can expect a screen pass right here.
Mr.
usually.
Florentino as a quarterback, Mr. Alves as a running back. It is going to be a pass.
Nope.
Mr. Florentino is
there.
looking for the drag route. And Mr. I Savory
What the
again.
tackle, wow.
The drag route by Mr. Thompson. Mr. I Savory saw it. And Ice was able to just ice the whole play. That's a fourth down. And they're going for it.
No, third down because of the penalty.
Oh, third down, yes. They have to
third down. They have to do a play on the penalty.
Third down for the Thunders right now. Third and 7 for the Thunders. They have to cross that line.
All right, there's some pretty big split between the O linemen right there, as I call it, of course, on the throne.
He wasn't able to stop his.
And the quarterback seemed to have taken a big hit. Right? Again, these things can happen in the game. It's unfortunate. We hope that he's okay. And to his family and friends who are watching, we'll make sure to get him the help that he needs. But this is unfortunate sometimes.
Yeah, you know what? Football is safe. You know, we have all this protection to protect the players. You know, we have all this protection to protect the players all around. So I think it's just a shock, but it should be fine. You know, just a big shock, but it's moving, so it should be fine. Again, so yes, yeah. So we see he has a trainer for him. He's able to move his feet, so it's just like probably a little dizzy. So let's use this time out to shout out our sponsors. Again, without them, we'll not be able to be here tonight. Let's start with Access Storage. Access Storage, they have approximately 500 locations across Canada. So if you need any kind of storage, you can definitely reach for them. Cedar Group Construction, they develop on concrete work. If you need any type of concrete, residential, commercial, industrial, civil, you can definitely call them. King Fence, I mean, the king of the fence. If you need any type of fence, it might be modular iron, vinyl, woods, or combination of fences, you can definitely reach for them. King Fence. Madonna Engineering, mechanical engineering firm specialized in design. If you need any type of design, mechanical, for buildings, you can definitely reach for them. And Krypton Steels, who can metal contracting. If you need any type of metal work, you can contact Krypton Steel.
And Cooper Inc., a North American temporary and permanent staffing agency. As a staffing agency with offers in Toronto, Vancouver, Edmonton, Houston, and Las Vegas, Maverick Group of Contractors, offering in-house general contracting and labor force dedicated to your project from start to finish. God First Music Group, label music with several artists developing and publishing. 3Preet Production. And of course, our fifth quarter sponsors and door sponsors, Boston Pizza, Movement Partners, and Gagan Sadhu of Desjardins Insurance. Thank you guys for your sponsorship. And shout out to the halftime performer, Mr. Priority, and we're back to the game.
Again, so we the players who was down, who stand up, is okay, he's walking. So now he went back with to get some, I think it was Mr. Alves, Mr. 11.
All right, and this Thunders are starting with the trips at the top of your screen.
There's going to be a one
Pass.
A pass. And incomplete over there, incomplete.
Pass intended to number 5, Brandon Gray.
And that's going to be a punt for the Thunders who wasn't able to cross the line. The ball is going back to the East squad. Let's see what the East squad will do. The last drive was a pick from Mr. Hill, number 1. So let's see if Mr. Savory will find a way to score. First and 20 for each squad. So we have a twins in the top, 2 running backs, Mr. Butler and Mr. Jermaine right now. There's going to be a run for Mr. Butler. and being stopped by Mr. 19, Mr. Adams, and Green, who missed it earlier with a loss of 1 yard.
All right, so it seems like the hit squad are playing the clock right now.
I mean, again, they're winning by 2 score. Why try to force anything and maybe not just lose the time for you?
I mean, the only thing I would do different as the Thunders is have a lot more pressure from the DN, making sure to disrupt the run and that quarterback option of keeping it and running as well. So if they can control the line of scrimmage and keeping them honest, just like this, then this doesn't happen.
And we have a good run of 20 yards. A run of 20 yards for Mr. Ice Savory, who keep the ball after play action.
So to those of you new to football or at home watching, you need to understand what it is Ice Savory is doing. He's reading the DNs. If they're over aggressive, he keeps it, he goes right up. If they're not aggressive at all, he either gives it to his running backs or he just keeps it anyways. Right? So with like a team like this, you have to have your DN true contained. And making your nose tackle occupy that middle, similar to like they did now, but not good enough of a job.
And that's a touchdown! Touchdown! The third touchdown by Mr. Ice. Now the second touchdown by Mr. Ice Savory, Mr. 13.
Gave him the Allen Iverson, Tyrone Lue step over.
And that's a touchdown. Touchdown brought to you by Maverick Group of Contractors.
Hey, the irony.
And they'll be going for the conversion right now for 1. Conversion for 1. Conversion for 1 for each squad. Is that going to be a pass? He's looking for Mr. Bell.
Oh, good defense.
Good defense by Mr. 12. Conversion, not good. The score, guys, 20.
Number 13 on the defense.
The score, guys, 20. Thunders, 0. The time we have, is it the correct time over there? We have, 10 minutes, not 7. Adjustment of the time, yeah, because of the injury, that's why. Because of the injury earlier, our time, our clock was still going. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go. The score, each squad 20, Thunder 0. Let's see what it looks like. Mr. Jacob is back with the offense as a quarterback, Mr. number 12, Mr. Jacob Regis. We have the Twins in the bottom of the screen. I mean, that's going to be a toss. So wow.
Not having it.
I mean, we have a flag first. But to be honest with you, it's okay. What is it? It's a DN. It's a DN. He doesn't have the habit to see the ball coming to him like that so easily.
He read that. He read that like a comic book.
Yes.
He knew what was happening and what was going to happen and sniffed it out. And that flag to me was a bailout, it seems.
So 10 yards. Wow.
That's a bailout call. So I guess the hit squad do get penalized, huh?
Don't go that way. Don't go that route. Don't go there. Don't go. Let's see, first and 18, Mr.
Oh, right through Ice's hand. Usually he makes that.
Wow. And that was a deep pass, incomplete by Thunder's Mr. Jacob. That was for Mr. Thompson, I believe. And now we're going second and 18 for the Thunders.
Hey, this offense needs to produce, man. The defense is balling out. They're doing what they can, keeping hit squad to 21 points. But they need to keep them off the field and at least march the length.
And we have a
And
quick
you see,
I think that play was supposed to be run because the way that the wide receivers was blocking,
yeah,
that
you
was
can tell he
a run.
expected a run coming his way,
Yeah,
but the ball was obviously
I mean, I think the pressure. I think it was supposed to be like a toss for the running back run that way, but the pressure, the blitzes was so fast for the QB. Then the only thing he was taking just was throw it away.
throw it away.
And then we're going third. We're going third for the Thunder. Third.
Let's see how the Thunder decide to get this. They need to pass the half. Let's see if they go to their playmaker, number 5. Who's lined up? Nope, they don't. And
That's
incomplete.
incomplete. He got it on his hand, but the ball touched the ground. Incomplete.
If I was the Thunder right there, I would use the matchup, man. You have a slot receiver in Brandon Gray lined up against a linebacker in Daddy Willick. You have to take your chances right there, right? It's a game between the game, but it seems like they're very one-dimensional right now, and the hit squad is all over that. Of course, with a little bit of luck here and there, but ultimately speaking, they're not applying enough pressure for a hit squad to be worried.
I mean, it seems like it was pretty much it's a repeat of the previous game with the Anarchies being pretty much like on the pillow defensively because they know. And again, not to remove anything. I mean, from the defense,
The defense is balling. The defense is balling.
They're playing, but they're playing comfortably.
Yeah, for sure. They got to get out of that comfort zone and apply some kind of pressure.
So we have a Twins right now. That's going to be QB keep with an option. And we have the option and the stop by Mr. Adam, number 80, who stopped the progression of Jermaine. And we have an injured
timeout.
We have an injured timeout right now. We have an injured timeout.
Clock. There's clock. 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes.
So we have an injured right now. The QB, Mr. Iceberry, is still on the ground. I think it tricks his.
Hopefully, it's nothing crazy.
His ankle.
Makes sense.
Again, 20-0 for the 8 squad. I mean, champion. I mean, even if the beginning was pretty much like hard for them, not hard, but difficult to produce with a huge defense, they found a way to score. And Mr. Iceberry up.
Hey, I mean, this is the kind of game they like to have. They want to be in the mid-20 zone. They're not a high-scoring team like the Supreme.
Yes.
So they want to make sure to keep you low because they know that they can get away with scoring 2 or 3 times, and that should be enough to score.
But again, when you saw like
To win.
I mean, again, the first game of the season, 25 points. The second game, 20 points. Then Thunders, 18. Actually, just only 12 points. Then you have a tie, 0-0, and tonight 20 points. So as you mentioned, the three score game, this is the range pretty much. And so it means if you have a team who can go higher than that, who can score like
21 points.
21,
Easily.
28, that may be like your,
Your best bet. It'll be a way to go. All right, so we look like we're back in action.
and we have Mr. Dixon with the run of Jermaine right now, who's close.
Okay, lucky he tripped up.
Who is close. Who was close to cross the line, not the one up.
1 minute.
And now we have your run again.
Tremaine first down. No, that's not Tremaine.
Mr. Butler.
That's Mr. Butler.
Mr. Butler, who
Butler, my homie, crosses the line for the first down.
A gain of 2 yards. So now we are going to reset the down. First and 24. 24 yards to score for the Heat squad. The score 20-0. The time you have it in front of you. 3 minutes to go for this game. And second half, let's see if the Heat squad will be able to score one more before the end of the game. Mr. Phil Dixon. Good snap, play action for Mr. Jermaine, who's looking.
And no gain.
No gain because the one and only Mr. Green was there.
Machine.
Green was there to
Man,
stop.
that's a bad man.
Mr. Green was there to stop it. And we're going second with no gain on this one. You gain 1 yard, so you gain 1 yard. Second and 23 yards to score. Okay, thank you for our sponsors, Madonna Engineering.
Shout out to Madonna and my colleague Terrell and the way he announces. Love it.
Hey, that's going to be a run again. A run. Ooh. Wow. It's going to be a run again for Mr. Jermaine. But a good stoppage. I mean, again, defensively,
they're playing.
I
mean, if their O-line can be slightly aggressive but with control, I think that it would be enough to have some points on the board here. But realistically, that is their offense not producing.
Yes. Same formation.
Yeah. Hit squad is okay with not scoring here. They're gonna waste the time.
So we have a bad snap. We have
going to Andre.
And that's too deep. That's too deep because Mr. Green was there.
Of course.
Mr. Green was there making pressure to Mr. Phil Dixon.
When Green is there, you don't see Green. You see a lot of red because he applies that pressure.
And we're going with the fourth and 23 right now. Fourth and 23 right now.
Yeah, what's up?
All right. So with the injury timeout, it looks like the quarterback, Mr. Ice Savory, is actually hurt and might be missing a couple of weeks. So if he is injured and gonna be missing a couple of weeks, that's a crucial piece to their team right there. Without knowing the full status of veteran quarterback Phil Dixon, losing Ice Savory puts them with a huge question mark back there.
I mean, again, so yeah, because Ice Savory was playing most likely like safeties and quarterback, backing up Mr. Phil Dixon. If he's not able to play, I mean, it's gonna be tricky, but I'm pretty confident that his squad will remain in squad, and they will always find a way to find someone to do the job. Mr. Phil Dixon, and that's a pick again.
By number
that's
one,
a pick again. Number one
came out of nowhere, bounces it out. Oh, no! I thought he bounced it.
Wow, Mr. Hill again,
Hey.
number one, the third
Came out of
pick
nowhere.
of the night.
Came out of nowhere. Let's see if they can get.
The league-leading interception.
Yeah,
Wow.
with the league interception. Now he's number one, standing alone.
Third pick of the night for Mr. Hill. Wow.
Now let's see if they capitalize and get on the board here.
Last play. Last play for the Thunder. It's gonna be the last play, and I will go all Mary. Empty formation with my eligible O-line. Go for it.
Everybody.
Go for it. We never know. Let's put
Hey, and if you catch it, flea flicker back if you have to. Do what you got to do, because finishing with a 0 is at this point you're playing for morale.
I mean, yeah. That, you know what? It's gonna be just. Let's see what they have to do. And that's gonna be a pass and incomplete.
And that's your
And
game.
that's it. This is it. That was the last play of this game. The score, guys: 20 for the Heat squad and 0 for the Thunders.
Hey, what an interesting week, right? Never a dull moment in the GTIFL. I never really know what to expect. Starting with this game here, it wasn't as entertaining as I would hope it was going to be, but it was still a show to watch. The reason why we saw a low-scoring game is because that's the end hit squad likes to play under, right? And losing a key player like Ice Savory, they can only pray that he's not out for too long with the playoff around the corner. So what about the last game? What stood out for you?
I mean, again, Thunders, they were able to come really strong in the beginning, and if they were able to keep that power, if they were able to keep that momentum going, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a closer game. Then I think the play where they lost the fumble recovery and the touchdown, that was most likely like a really down moment for them. So at that moment, I was able to see those guys looking down, having the bad body language, and I mean it meant a lot. And I don't think they were able to come back from that. But again, the Thunders, like I mean they have potential. You know what? They have potential. We saw that in the beginning of the game. So you have to keep the same energy the whole game.
For sure.
But it is hard. As we mentioned, it is hard because the longer you keep those guys, the squad in the field, the harder it is.
Yeah. And again, another exciting week. So
Next
shout
week?
out to all of our sponsors once again, our halftime performer, our athletes. And next week
Next week we have the first game is going to be Thunder against Supreme Team, the best offense, the best defense on this league right now. Supreme Team number 2 in the ranking against the Thunder, number 4 in the ranking, and then we will have the Heat squad against the Athletics. Heat squad leader right now against the Athletics.
And considering that last time they played the Axolotus, they only put up 12 points against them.
12 points.
So if the Axolotus come fully loaded, they can capitalize and find a hurting hit squad licking the wounds and get away with one. Who knows?
Let's see. So again, hopefully the Athletics will come with the whole squad, and that's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. And again, today was a special night for the Athletics. The first points
for the season.
Yes.
That was pretty good. And it came with a lot of effort after a bad throw, an errant throw was intercepted. They managed to keep their head up, and we see that pride that they love to play with, to be able to force a fumble, recover it, and score it like they had intended.
Okay, so guys, thank you for joining in. Thank you for being with us tonight. We hope you had a great night. We will see you next week for week 10 of the GTIFL. We had an amazing performance halftime, Mr. Priority. Again, if you want to check him out on Instagram, priority.rtg for sure. And go support. And thank you guys. Next time, if you can join us live, you'd be amazing. Mr. E.
Of course, if you can be in person, it's even better. And if you have any promotion that you need to do, we'd love to work with you. Please feel free to put in your links and your information in the chat. We'll make sure to get somebody from our team to link up with you, and hopefully we have you performing for one of our games. Thank you. Week 9 wrap up. See you next week.